Hello everyone, thank you for supporting tonight's Genesis Home's greatest show in support of Jigsaw Children's Hospice. I sincerely thank you for being here tonight for this fantastic event. I guess you're wondering why I'm not stood on the stage in front of you with a microphone in my hand, telling you what I'm about to tell you. I hope, that after you've heard what I'm about to tell you, you'll realise why. I'm talking to you tonight on a video screen because I could never have got the words that I wanted to say to you out if I was stood in front of you. I made one flying visit to Jigsaw back in early 2018, and it will stay with me for the rest of my life. The children who come here have life-limiting illnesses. They have illnesses where they cannot function, cannot eat, cannot speak. They're such debilitating illnesses that they need round-the-clock care. The facilities on offer at Jigsaw give both those children a sense of being, a sense of enjoyment and care, whether it be in watching their favourite film in the video room or the vividness of colour and light in the sensory room.
When they're in a room like this, they can touch, they can feel, they can see the lighting, and I think kids like that, their senses are heightened, so maybe they're seeing this a lot more than what we see it. Yeah. They get a lot from it.
The experience of visiting each of these bedrooms and care rooms would have a profound effect on my humbleness and leave me reflecting on the gift of life, the gift of children, and my own fortuitous circumstances as the father of able and healthy 1- and 3-year-old girls. It's an amazing place, and a place that deserves every bit of our support. Whilst visiting the hospice, I've got to know a few parents of children who have been regular visitors to Jigsaw. The impact this place has on their lives is profound. You always get a sense that they do not know where they would be without this assistance. I'd like to tell you a little about some of the people I've met and some of the stories that I've been told. Jigsaw is our lifeline, said the proud dad of Sophie. Sophie was born floppy. She has an undiagnosed neurological disorder, which means she has no movement or speech. She has seizures almost constantly. We know that Jigsaw nurses will be with her all of the time, caring for Sophie with the love and attention that we give her. We're sure Sophie would tell you that she loves Jigsaw, if she could. Knowing she has a great time at Jigsaw means the world to us. I reflect on my own parenting skills when I heard the parents of Toby say to me that caring for a disabled child can be hard. A bad day can feel like weeks. Suddenly, the 3-year-old tantrums of my daughter over wanting to watch the iPad again or eat more chocolate for the 20th time that day turned into an absolute insignificance. Toby has severe brain damage caused by a lack of oxygen at birth. He needs around-the-clock care. Jigsaw provides his family with a safe and comfortable place for Toby to go and stay, providing vital respite for his family to get home and do household tasks and to take their other child out on enjoyable days. Aside from that, Toby's mum tells me the opportunity to have an unbroken night's sleep is the most treasured from Toby's overnight stays at Jigsaw. During the 18 months, I've visited the hospice on a number of occasions to catch up with the staff there and the continuous improvement plans that they have. The thing that always gets me as a person who is driven and continuously striving for improvement and more in my own life and business is that Jigsaw is exactly the same. This isn't a job to the people who work there, it's a sense of responsibility, and they never ever shirk from the commitment needed and the excitement of continuously improving. One of the areas of commitment we made as a business was in the assistance with the conversion of an old storage room into a pharmacy dispensing room. Upon my first visit to Jigsaw, Sarah, the nurse who showed me around, made me aware of their need to be dispensing medicines from a dedicated, sanitised area. I'm proud to visit the hospice and them to show me their sparkling new pharmacy room with its fitted kitchen units, cleaning area and refrigeration. This used to be a storeroom.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, and it's been converted now into a pharmacy dispensing room.
Before we didn't really have a pharmacy room, so we had the medication like in the a cupboard, and then we had to move the medication to the kitchen.
Okay.
So
All
this is
the
all
hygienic,
now just
sanitised,
exactly,
etc.
yeah, and
Okay.
just for medication and enteral feeding.
Right.
So yeah, we've got all the cupboards with the medication and patient's own medication, and over there with the feeding, and it's just a lot easier.
And this has been wholly mixed donations of Genesis with the units and tradesmen have been
absolutely
coming in and
amazing.
doing it. Fantastic. The final part of my tour of Jigsaw took me to the area of the hospice called the Butterfly Room. No one is ever prepared for the death of a child, and I certainly wasn't prepared for this area of the hospice. The Butterfly Room provides a private and peaceful bedroom and lounge area, allowing families to say goodbye to their loved child after they have passed away, with the support of the team from Jigsaw.
So it's just a lovely space, it's lovely and peaceful. They can bring their own bedding, they can have music, mum and dad can be with them the whole time, and we do lots of memory work with them. So this is just a few examples of different little things that we do. These are little fingerprints turned into key rings. We've got little locks of hair in little bottles, little fingerprint hearts, little fingerprint bees. It's just something for families to be able to keep hold of, and we also have lovely memory boxes as well, so that they can, while they're here with them, they can put lots of lovely things together and just have some nice peaceful time with them.
I met Anne and Mark at the hospice on one of my visits, who told me about their continued support for Jigsaw after the death of their son, Robbie. Robbie was diagnosed at the age of 4 with a neurodegenerative condition, which meant that with every seizure, it killed a bit of his brain. It was a terminal condition, which would mean he would only reach mid-childhood at best. Anne and Mark talk so warmly about the fun that Jigsaw brought to Robbie in his day visits there, and the warmth and happiness that each visit brought to them as a family. Sadly, the day would too quickly come that Robbie would live no more. The choice for his end of life was Jigsaw and the Butterfly Room. Robbie died in 2018. He was 6 years old. They said, "Do you want to wash him for the last time?" So I did, and I put on his favourite superhero costume, cuddled him all in, and he just looked as though he was sleeping, said Robbie's mum. The Butterfly Room amazed me. Bluntly, this is a room of death, the most morbid thing anyone could ever think about. But it was something else, something quite the opposite. It was a room of absolute sincerity. A room of absolute care and love, from its quiet decor, its equipment for the comfort of visiting parents and family, to the activities of dressing and washing, and even as much as making some final feet and hand pottery moulds. It's the most humble setting. We will never forget everything Jigsaw did for us as a family. It gave Robbie such love, and we will never ever forget that. My association with Jigsaw has now lasted over 18 months, and this charity ball is the culmination of over a year of fundraising activities for Jigsaw. In that time, myself and colleagues at Genesis have committed to numerous activities and challenges, all in the aid of raising funds for Jigsaw. I thank every one of you for supporting me and my decision for Genesis to support Jigsaw. I am immensely proud of everything that you and we have achieved together. Jigsaw needs £2,126 per day to open its doors and provide the care services that it does. Jigsaw has had an amazing effect on my life. It's been a fantastic 18 months of supporting them, and I hope you'll dig deep tonight to give them even more, and for us to round up that number to a whopping total. Thank you very much.